Okay, good morning everybody. This is our day 2, which actually is kind of like day 3, I think, because the first day was our travel day, which took about like a day and a half, almost 2 days to get here, it seems like. But we got some sleep. Both Mom and I went to bed like 9 o'clock last night, and we were awake by 5 o'clock this morning, twiddling our thumbs, wondering what the hell we're going to do now. But we're actually waited till 7 o'clock. It's about 7 o'clock. We're going to go get some breakfast. They have full breakfast, so I'll show you that here in a minute. And then we'll come back and pack up all our stuff. And I think we're going to try to go to, there's a bank across the street. I exchanged some money, the currency exchange, here at the hotel. And according to my app, the exchange rate is for $1 is 80, or $100 is 80 euros. And I got 71 euros for $100 here because they not only have the exchange rate, but then there's fees and they're charged to exchange money. So we're going to go across the bank and see if their rates are a little bit cheaper to get some more money exchanged. And then we have a bus pick us up, and we're going to go over to the port where we get on the ship and all that. So this is the beginning start. Let's go eat some breakfast. Okay, Ma? Want some breakfast?
Yes!
All right. She's hungry. We need coffee. See you guys soon. We just found out something. We were in our room and we heard a knock on the door, and it was their housekeeping, and we're like, oh no, we're still here, and they didn't think we were still here. Apparently there's a light on the outside when you're inside the room, and what you have to do, so this is little tips and tricks for you guys, is you take your room key and put it in this little slot right here. See that here? And apparently that makes some kind of light outside. Oh, yeah, right there. So that shows housekeeping that you're actually inside your room. And when you take your key out, the light goes off, they can come in and do it. So we didn't know that, no one told us that, so we found that out just now. So that's one tip and trick. Another one we have for you is if you're doing a cruise, there's a couple of things, especially if you have to go to a port that's not close to you. You know, if you're within driving distance or something, you get dropped off, this doesn't work with that situation. But if you have to fly to another city, another country, whatever, to start your cruise, first of all, it's always best to spend the night. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Spend the night in the city where the cruise goes out of, because you never know if your flight's going to be late. We were delayed like 3 hours, but because we stayed the night here at the hotel, it didn't matter, because now we got a nice night's rest. We can get up in the morning. We're taking a bus. Bus is going to come pick us up, and we're going to go take us over to the port, which is about an hour to an hour and a half drive from where we are in Rome to the port where the ship leaves. Now, here's a totally cool tip that actually my mom, she's been on over 12 to 15 probably or more cruises. I've been on, like, this is my 7th. And one thing that we do is when you do spend the night at the hotel, you're going to want to pack an overnight bag for that night. A small suitcase, like we have this one right here. And pack your toiletries and pack just an extra set of underwear, change for that night. And the rest of your luggage, you want to keep it wrapped up, you want to keep it packed, because I didn't show you the packing part of it because there's so many videos out there on how to pack for a vacation or whatever. I use the little storage bags where you throw everything in there and you squish all the air of it out and it compacts everything. So if you're, roll your stuff, a lot of people roll their clothes, or you pack them in those things and you pack them in the suitcase and you have it tied up and wrapped up in the whole bit. You really don't want to be lugging that luggage into your room for the overnight stay at the hotel, open it up, go through it, have to pack it all up to get it ready to go to the ship. So what we do is we pack this overnight with just the stuff that we need. The other luggage, where everybody else has to go through it and put it outside, because the cruise people are actually here in the hotel to pick up the luggage, to put it on the bus, to take it to the ship, and it goes all the way onto the ship, all the way to our room. Now, our luggage is downstairs, all ready to go, and so we don't have to mess with any of that. All we do is we have our carry-on and my backpack and other things. And this is something that Mom does when she travels, because it's so much easier for her than have to lug your big luggage around. So that's just another tip: pack an overnight bag, leave your other stuff down at the office downstairs or wherever the hell they put it, and it's so much easier to deal with. So there you go. We just finished our breakfast, and now we're packing up our stuff. We have a couple hours to go before the bus comes to pick us up to take us to the ship. So we're gonna travel across the street to the bank as soon as it opens to see if we can get some money exchanged there. Hopefully it's a better rate than what I got earlier or yesterday at the hotel. I think their fees were a little high, but you got to do some research on that. I downloaded a currency exchange app on my phone to tell me what the current currency exchange is, and you'll never get that amount when you exchange money, because everybody's going to have fees and charges. From what I understand too, is most every place takes a credit card. My personal bank, Chase credit card, charges only 3% currency exchange, so sometimes it's better just to use your credit card. Don't carry the cash, but you want to carry some cash, so if you need to tip something or just go get a coffee or souvenirs and things like that, you can barter sometimes when you have cash in the currency of where you're going to be. Pretty much everywhere here is going to be the euro, which is a lot stronger than the dollar still. Croatia uses their own currency, and I think that's like 600 Croatian dollars to our dollar, so it's going to be crazy. So anyways, that's it for now, and we will see you guys soon. Lots of scooters. There's the bank. Okay, well, I couldn't get into the bank, actually. I don't know if you can hear me. I couldn't get into there. They had some kind of security thing, and I asked through the window, the lady there, I asked if they exchanged, and she's like, no. So they don't exchange money. So I either have to find another exchange or another bank place close by, or just do it at the hotel. So we'll see. I figured I have some time. I'm gonna walk around the corner and walk down the street a little bit to see what they have around here. This is interesting. Okay, well, it looks like the banks here all have security buttons to get in. They can't get in, so it looks like, because this is a normal residential and business area, that there's no easy way to exchange money here, because it's not a touristy area or the airport, whatever. Those are the places that are easy and convenient, and they also charge you a lot of money, because I don't have a banking here. There's no like Bank of America. I don't bank there anyways, but I have a credit union or Chase credit card. But anyways, I just took a little walk. It's pretty nice. It's kind of cool. This is Rome area, and I'll pan around a little bit. So I guess that's it. I walked down a few blocks. I'm gonna go back to the hotel. We'll just exchange money there for Mom, I guess, or wait until later. Okay, now we're on the bus. It's gonna take us to the port. The bus stopped and picked up some more people along the way. I think there was about like 10, 15 people from this hotel that's going to there. So, but they definitely picked up people along the way. And I just heard that they're gonna drop off people at another hotel. So we have another stop. Then it's about an hour and a half drive from Rome here to the port. So we'll see how this ride goes. All right, we finally made it to the port after about an hour and a half drive or so. Now we have to do the check-in over here. See? Check-in. Here, wheelchairs. Thank you. Okay, we just got through the security, and now we're going on the MS Koningsdam, which is a Holland American ship. See it right there. We have a long walk to the very front of the ship.
Yep.
Our cabin is like near the very, very, very front.
Yep.
Which, when you're cruising, the very, very front and very, very back are probably not the best if you get seasick. You want the middle. The doors are very, very tiny. Everything is very tiny on the ship. So we have to fold it to bring it in. Okay, got it. We have the balcony, which is cool. Let's take a look at that real quick. This is kind of cool. Yeah. So anyways, this is kind of nice out here. We always like those balcony rooms. You can come and hang out, and you can out look and watch the ocean go by, and depending on what side of the ship is, you might have land or different things like that. Now also, what happens is the suitcases, our main suitcases, got loaded into a cargo or whatever, and they're going to bring them up within a couple of hours. Sometimes it takes a long time for them to bring up. So again, with we talked about earlier about having that carry-on, it's also good and important to have stuff in there that you might need in the evening of the same day you get on the ship, because sometimes I had one time I didn't get a suitcase till like 8 or 9 or 10 o'clock at night. So you might have to do without for those things. But now that we're in here, they usually have the buffet area open for food. People can go up and get food, pizzas, hamburgers, hot dogs, things like that. So we might explore a little bit, but we've got to kind of figure out what we're going to do here. See you guys soon. Okay, another little quick tip is when we got in here, none of the lights would turn on. Then Mom, being so smart as she is, realized that there's this card thing here, like at the other hotel, that you got to put your card in the slot for the power. So it's a power saving mode. So we put the card, our room key, in the slot, and then all the lights came on. So now we have power. And we're going to go for a little walk to get holes punched in our room card so we can put it on our lanyards. And we're going to go for a walk, and it goes right through the casinos. Let's check it out. Now the thing about the casinos on board the ships is they are not governed by any United States casino gambling laws and stuff. So they don't have to have a certain percentage of payouts and stuff like that. So usually the worst odds you can ever get is on board a ship. Mom loves to play the penny machines, and she just plays it for fun normally and not really to win millions of dollars or whatever. But if you think you're going to win enough to pay for your trip, most likely not. But anyways, good luck. Queen's Lounge. I think we were probably one of the last people on the ship because there wasn't very many people here, so I don't know where everybody is. I suspect they're probably in the dining room eating food. We got the main atrium. So they have a really nice bar, and this is where you can get specialty coffees. Those beautiful stuff in here.
Yeah, this is just our menu with sandwiches.
Okay.
This is our menu for the whole day, 11:30 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Every food is included, so it's complimentary. You can order whatever you want.
Okay.
And the drinks are on charge or on your beverage package.
And the like coffee, specialty coffees, things like that.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. See, so some of the food is included in the normal tour, cruise package price that you pay. They have a lot of specialty restaurants here too, so you actually can pay more to go a specialty restaurant, which is nice if some fine dining. We don't ever do that. We just do the dining room or the buffet area. But so Mom will have to buy a coffee when she wants a coffee. They don't have a coffee card package like some of the other cruises we were on. So that's it for that. Let's keep looking. All right, we're going to take a walk into what they call the world stage. Now, this is where our muster station is, and what that means is a place where people meet for emergencies. In case if there's an emergency, you have to get on the lifeboats, which I'll show you real quick. Right here. Right there. So there's all the lifeboats. Now, there's life jackets in our rooms, and so we're meeting for the drill. Every time you get on a ship, at the very beginning, before they even set sail, everybody has to go through a safety meeting and a drill, they call it, and we have to go to the muster station, which is a place where everybody meets based on where your room is. It's the closest area. You meet, they're going to talk about the safeties and what to do in case if there is an emergency. So everybody's informed, and also is if somebody does not show up, you have to bring your card to check in, and if someone does not show for this, like if you decide you just don't want to do it, they can actually kick you off the boat. So it's like 15 minutes long. Do it. On other ships I've done, you actually have to wear your life jacket. You go down to your room, you get your life jacket, bring it up. Everybody's wearing all these orange life jackets. But on this one, I understand that they just changed it where you don't have to bring your life jacket this time. So anyways, we're going to go in there. Mom already went in that direction. So let's go into the world stage, because this is where our muster station is. And they say everything here. So we're in A3 based on our cabin, which is right down below, or no, above us. We're on the 6th floor. This is the 3rd floor. And so this is where we're supposed to meet. But let's take a look at the theater while we're here. From what I understand watching other videos about this ship is the walls around the stage are all LED panels. So it's kind of a nice little 3D type of presentation along with the stage, and you can see that there's a huge angles on the circular stage. So I look forward to seeing some of the shows that they have here that should be pretty fun. All right, now that is done, that was the emergency drill. We're back in our room now, and we're going to unpack our luggage and let everything breathe and so forth, and hang up my suit because everything's wrinkled. I wanted to show you, I didn't really show you my packing scenario ahead of time, but I tried these. I have a review out for these storage bags, like Space Saver bags, and so I have them here. And you can see I've got like shirts and everything compressed into this bag, as well as my underwear and other things, it's pants and stuff. So the idea is it takes a lot of the air out and compresses it to make some more room. And actually, they work okay. They're a little hard to work with. Again, I have a video of that. You can go on to my YouTube channel. Yeah, you're already watching it. But anyways, there's a Space Saver bag review on that. But I tried using some and they worked out okay. So anyways, time to unpack this stuff and uncompress it and try to get the wrinkles out of my shirts. There's no irons in the stateroom, and you cannot bring in steamers, and you cannot bring on irons. So we have a little wrinkle release spray that I'm going to try to use, and I'll try that. Otherwise you have to pay to have your stuff pressed. So anyways, we'll see you soon. Okay, here's our little bathroom. There's a little step up here, but you can see it's pretty tiny, but it is kind of nice. There's nice faucets. There's a pretty good sized shower. It comes with the conditioner and gel, shampoo, the nice rain type of thing, adjustable, and a footrest, just in case if you need to rest your foot while you're showering. I understand that's a place to put your legs up, ladies, so you can shave, or guys, if you shave your legs too. Anyways, that's the bathroom, and I have to use it, so I'm not going to show you that. Bye-bye. Hey guys, we're about ready to go to dinner. We're going to go to the actual restaurant, dining room actually, today. And I'm going to bring some wine with me. Now, if I take my bottle of wine, because remember I bought some wine, here's one of them. I bought some wine. I was able to bring it on board, no problem. If I take it to the dining room, they're going to charge me $18 corkage fee. So because I have a bottle here, and there's actually a corkscrew here in the room already, so I didn't even have to ask for one. Good thing I didn't buy one at the store. But they also have glasses already up here. So I'm going to fill up my glass and take it with me. And if I leave it in the dining room, not a big deal, because there's a couple of them, and our room steward will come and bring some more. So anyways, there's a mini bar, and we're going to have them empty the mini bar, the fridge, and so forth, because here's some of the prices. I don't know if you can see that on there or not, but everything's expensive. Like a can of beer is $6. You can get a 6-pack for like $25 or something. And water, is expensive. Everything's so expensive on the ship. That's why I don't drink when I'm on the ship, except for stuff that I bring in, like the wine. They will let me bring in some wine from a couple of the ports, so I plan on doing that. There is a way that I have done before to sneak on other kinds of booze onto the ship. You're not allowed to bring your own alcohol except for the 1 bottle of wine per person. I was able to bring in pretty much a whole bottle of rum before. Actually, I think the most I've done was 2 bottles of rum, but there's a secret way to hide it. There will be some other videos about that. There's some out there on the internet already. I won't really go through that on this one. But there's a way, because everything's expensive. You can buy a drink package where you get, it's like $1,000. Well, we're on a 20-day cruise, and I think the drink packages were over $1,000 for booze, alcohol. But it works out to be like 50 something a day, and if you're buying drinks, you have to drink like 10 to 15 drinks a day. If you're a real super duper heavy drinker, you don't fall overboard. But that's a lot of drinking to do it. You're better off if you have 1 or 2 drinks a day, or at nighttime, better off just do it while you're here. Just buy them individually. But everything is so expensive. A bottle of wine is, $50 to $100 sometimes. You can buy a bottle of Bacardi for it's like $45. A $10 to $11 bottle of Bacardi rum, it's like $45. It's nuts. So be prepared to spend a lot of money, but I'm going to open up my wine and I'm going to take a glass with me and we're going to go to dinner. See you soon. All right, now we're heading down towards the restaurant and we're on level 2, and this is one of the bars that they have. It's called the Billboard on Board. So they'll have a piano bar and they'll do all kinds of music, and it looks like there's a station over there for food. I'm not sure yet on that, but it's pretty cool. Okay, and over here is the Lincoln stage, or Lincoln Center stage. They've actually teamed up with the Lincoln Center orchestra band stuff, and they do live music here as well. I wonder if they're going to be doing music at the same time. That might be competing. I don't know, but there's this. And the Explorers Bar is another very popular bar. And there's also this thing called Notes, which is a whiskey tasting sampling situation. Of course, that charges extra, but look. Here's one of the very nice restaurants. These are the you pay extra for.
Fresh provisions, very important stuff for dinner tonight, of course. But that should all be here shortly, and we're hoping to get off the pier around quarter after 6, so at 18:15 p.m.
It's the seafood bar, restaurant, seafood restaurant. Here's another restaurant, it's the Culinary Arts.
We have next port of call after in Cartagena, so we have a total distance to cover of 673 nautical miles. Going to do that with a speed of about 18.4 knots. Sunset tonight is just before 8 p.m., so at 7:50.
They actually do a cooking show demonstration. Here's another place that you can actually blend your own wines.
Bring winds of about 25 knots, and the temperatures are a little cool, at 13 degrees Celsius or 55 degrees Fahrenheit.
We made it to the restaurant, so we're standing in line, a standby kind of thing to get a table, but there's plenty of room in there. Hey, I just showed you guys a picture of the menu. This is just one night. Every night is different. Sometimes they also will change. You get some of the same entrees, but some of them are different every night, which is really cool. One of the things about dining in the dining room, and we have an open seating, is you get a chance to meet people from all over, different countries, different states. I'm going to do a quick pan real quick and show you some of the folks that we're having dinner with. So we have some folks here from Canada, right? Hey. And then you're from Wisconsin over here?
Where they make the beer.
Yes, Milwaukee. And then, of course, Mom. There you go. So it's good to do that, and you get a chance to meet so many different people. Now, if you have assigned seating dinner times, you sit with the same people every single time, which is good in a way to really get to know people. But if you don't like them, you're stuck with them for the whole trip, right? Right, guys? They're all experienced cruisers, so they know this. So when you do the anytime dining, you can come anytime. You're not stuck at a certain time, and you get a chance to meet people from different places all the time. So there you go, anytime dining. What's that, Mom?
That's the sea bass.
The sea bass.
You know they're all
Because I looked online and it showed that there was laundry.
It's about 9 o'clock, kind of a long day. Mom wanted to come back and relax a little bit in the room. But I wanted to tell you, there's so much stuff going on board these ships. Every ship has a little newspaper or whatever. This one's called When and Where, like this here. And it's a whole schedule of everything that's going on, all the different classes. There's gambling stuff, there's fitness classes in the morning. I may or may not do that, we'll see. I'm going to probably hit the gym, but all the tons of activity. So when you're on board a ship, you can do a lot of things or you can do nothing. You can choose what you want. There's a whole schedule. A lot of the big shows, they do it twice a night. So if you want to go to dinner early and see the later show, you can do that, or go to the early show and go to dinner afterwards. We try to go to dinner like really early, like 5 or so, and then we try to hit 5 or 6, and we try to hit the 7 o'clock show. Then there's like a 10 o'clock show. So that's kind of what we do. But also this kind of a high-tech ship, they have a Wi-Fi, and that part is free. Now you can't get on the internet for free, but it's a Wi-Fi, and they have an app that actually has the itinerary on it too. So I can take my cell phone and I can cruise around, and you can look up either where you are on the ship, or where things are on the ship, and also the schedule and all that. So that's about it. Mom's calling it tonight. It's about 9 o'clock, like I said, and I am going to go explore. I'm not quite tired yet, so I'm going to go head upstairs. I haven't been up to the pool yet or to the other places. Again, there's tons and tons of bars, but I'm not drinking on the ship other than the wine that I brought. So there is that, and of course, again, the casino and those kind of things. So I might go hang out and listen to some more music somewhere, and that's about it. So I'm gonna explore. So I may be back showing you more of the ship as I go around. Otherwise, that'll be it for Mom tonight. So she'll say goodnight. We had a nice little spread. I want to show you. A lot of times, our cabin steward, we have a guy that takes care of us. They'll make these cute little things. Little towel animals. So sometimes we get surprises with little towel animals, and we had our turn down service. We had little chocolates on our bed, and they always give us at nighttime what's going on the next day. So anyways, and we got a Holland American little bag. We use those for groceries back home. Anyway, so I'm gonna go explore. So let's go check it out. Oh yeah, one more thing is, if you have any special requests, your cabin steward is here to really cater to you. Mom likes to have a bucket of ice, likes to have some ice so she can put it in her water at night. And so every night we will have a bucket of ice, and when you take off, when you leave, they know when you're gone, and he came in and actually gave us a nice little bucket of ice, so we have that. So don't be afraid to ask for special things if you need something like that. They're here to take care of you. You're going to be totally spoiled when you're on these cruises. Alright, let's go explore. Okay, we're at the pool deck area, and they're showing movies right now, so now check it out. Looks like they have a nice gelato ice creams, but you know what? It's extra. Usually everything is included on ships, but nowadays you have to pay a lot of extras for extras. Okay, we're at the Lido Market, which is another eating establishment. This is more the buffet area where you can come anytime. I'm probably serving food right now too. I might get some coffee. Maybe it's kind of late. I don't know if I could do that and sleep. So look at all the wines. Looks like I'm gonna have to come back during normal feeding time. It's 9 o'clock. I'm not really hungry, but looks like they're not open for food right now. All right, here's the very, very back of the ship. There's another pool area. It looks like it's a smoking section. But check it out. Not too many people out here. It's a little chilly. And we're at the very top of the ship at the back. And this is the last of the restaurants on this side. This is also another pay extra for a restaurant. Okay, they do have a couple of kids clubs here, so if you do bring kids, there's a place for them to hang out. Club Hill, Club Hall. Ages 3 to 12. They do have food available. Good stuff over here. Hi.
Hello, are you recording?
Yes.
It's called ricotta bomboloni. It's ricotta cheese.
So a fried cheese?
Yeah.
Deep fried cheese. Oh wow. That sounds good. Okay, there's a place called The Retreat. And this is like a private thing that you can pay extra for, of course. And have a nice little private retreat, and on the other side is the crow's nest. It's like another lounge or something. I'm gonna go check it out. Let's go. I got coffee. Looks like another coffee place. And they charge extra. Okay, this actually overlooks the front of the ship because it's so dark outside because it's nighttime. You can't see anything. So we'll come back up during the daytime so you get a chance to see what it looks like.